Hey, Monty and Nick, it's Thad here. Just wanted to um, share with you guys a little bit of this knowledge that I have on internet marketing and how we can take Drainbusters Pro and really enhance the brand and get it in front of a lot more eyes so you can continue to grow your business and do a lot of what I've been seeing that your competitors are doing out there as well. The reason I wanted to shoot this video is that it's probably a little easier for me to kind of teach and explain everything to you through this method, even if I'm sitting right next to you as I may be. But I've done this for a few people and they really find that it's valuable and a better explanation than me trying to sit there and teach this to you. So bear with me for the next few moments and I'm going to go over your website. I'm going to go into Google and see what's happening for router service in Colorado Springs, and then I'm going to show you a few other things that I can do to help you guys or have Monty increase your presence online and start to get you some more customers. So hang tight, we're going to switch to a screen. Okay, so now I'm back and I'm on your website, drainbusterspro.com, and I love your logo first off. I think that is pretty cool. I know Nick mentioned that there were some challenges or opportunities or some things you did not like with your website. And what I want to do is just give you some feedback from an internet marketing standpoint. And it doesn't really have to do with the aesthetics of the site, but if there's some things you don't like about that, perhaps myself or my team can help you guys fix that as well. So the first thing, gotta say that I like about your site, I see your phone number right there. Too often I don't see the phone number on there. You have it up here. You also have it right over here, 24-hour emergency service. So those are two things right off the bat that I can tell you that I like about your website. The next thing is that if I want to get a hold of you or if I want more information, I don't see a contact form. I think I have to click here. And then I have this kind of a complicated form over here. So one thing I would recommend, if you're going to do anything with your site, let's simplify that and let's get that on every single page. That way, I don't have to go find out how to get a free quote or how to find out how to get to give you my information. Rather, it's just right there on every single page. But other than that, I mean, your homepage looks pretty good. There is one opportunity that I'd like to show you, but I'll talk about that here in a little bit. And that just has to do with content. So let's jump over into Google, and when I type in router service Colorado Springs, which is one of the main, there's about 2 or 3 different keywords people will type in looking for your service. This is one of them. This is what comes up. So you have ads up here. People have paid probably a bunch of money for their ads to be on there. And then we have this section right here with the address. We have what's called Google Local or Google Maps. So you guys are in there, which is pretty cool. I was very encouraged to see that. One of the reasons why that exists, there's not a whole lot of competition on there. It looks like there's only maybe like 3 or 4 people that aren't in this section. That's totally fine. But one thing that stands out is that we see reviews here, reviews here, reviews here, reviews here. There's no reviews here. That's probably why you're at the bottom there. And if I'm a consumer, I'm going to give this to you from the eyes of a consumer. I'm going to look and see, man, Roto-Rooter has 70 reviews, Mr. Rooter has 40, Pro Router Service has 28, and these guys even have 7. So rather than even just going to your website, these people are probably going to check out the reviews to see what customers are just saying about their business. So that's one thing we'll talk about, how you guys can get more reviews and get some of those things set up. That's something I can help with. Now we want to come down here. I'm going to show you something. Rotorooter.com is right there. They're also right here. Mr. Rooter's right here. They're also right here. ProPower up there, down here. Affordable is right here. They're also up here. Drainbusters is right here. And you're nowhere else to be found on this page. So, again, from the eyes of a customer, who is really the best or the router company in this industry, in the city? Well, man, ProPower Router is dominating this page. So they're right here. They're right there. They're right there. They're right there. They're right there. I think that's it. And if I flip over to the next page, we'll find you guys up here, and then a few others. But ProPower's back there. ProPower's right there, man. They're right here. These guys are all over the place. So let me show you how they did that. So if I'm a customer looking for a router service, I'm probably going to call those guys because I really can't miss them. Their message is out everywhere on this page. So I'm going to take you to this tool called WhiteSpark. In here, it's going to show me how many directory submissions your business has versus the competition. And I pulled this up, hadn't even really analyzed it yet, but I'm not surprised to see Pro Power has 132. That's pretty strong. You guys are number 5 with 67. Roto-Rooter has less than you guys, but I think that's a national brand, so what they have is really, really strong. One of the first things I would want to do if we're going to partner together is boost this up. We're going to take you beyond 132 and make sure you guys have the right ones, and I'm going to show you how to optimize them, and I'll do some of my geeky SEO type of things in order to make you a major player up here, because I can guarantee you that's exactly what Pro Power Router's done. They have somebody doing this for them, because no one, just as a local business owner, has that much presence without having somebody with their hands on this. I can totally do it for you, and we can get you up there ranking just like the others with your pages all over the place. So first step, we've got to increase this right here, and we've got to get you some of the right ones. You have about 3 of the major players. We want to have, there's about 22 that I want you to have. You have about 3 or 4 of them right now. And we take about 6 and we put a lot of energy into those 6 and we really build them up. That's exactly what Pro Power has done, and even some of the other ones like Affordable, Router Plumbing. So we want to make sure you have those. Those are called citations. The next thing after citations we really want to look at, I'm going to go back to this page, is content on your page. So when I'm on Drainbusters Pro, not a lot of words, got good images, you got your phone number on there. I think if I click on here, you just have your services, not a lot of content. Where this company really excels on their webpage is their content. Their content is strong. So I'm going to scroll. I'm going to go to one of their service pages and I'm going to scroll. Hey man, they're really educating their consumer. They're really telling Google, hey, we know a whole lot about this router service thing, and this is exactly what we do. So the next step is, let's get content for your guys' site out there. Let's make it strong. Let's expand it. Theirs isn't even well optimized, and I'll show you guys how to optimize it. That way, it's really easy for Google to find your pages. It's really easy for them to know exactly what Drainbusters Pro is all about. So the first 2 are content, citations, getting your information strong in the eyes for Google, and then the third one here is social profile pages, which Pro Power Router, excuse me, just absolutely dominates in. So I'm going to use them right now. So here's their Yelp page. They only have 4 reviews on there, but they're out there. They got a couple of images. Yelp pages are phenomenal. Again, I can guarantee you they have somebody doing some SEO even on this page in order to get it to rank up on here. But as a consumer, again, if I can pull up your Yelp page and I can see that you guys have reviews and that people are using your service, I'm going to be a little bit more likely to go with you because of that trusting element of having that social proof and hearing from your customers. Again, Pro Power is there. They have a yellow page listing. Roto-Rooter has a yellow page listing. I'm not sure if you guys have ever done that. If so, great. Yellow pages isn't the best. I really like Yelp. Pro Power again, Facebook, boom. They're posting on their Facebook. They have 300 likes. They've got 19 visits. Looks like they're pretty consistent posting. I see you guys are posting on yours now more consistently. That's great. As we continue to build up those likes and visits, it's only going to help. But again, there's some SEO, there's something going on with this page that makes it get up there, just because they have so many that are on that front page. If I come over here, I think we see Pro Power again, their local Yahoo. Now you guys have one of these pages, as I saw in your directories. That's great. There's some things we can do to that as well. So that's the social profile. In today's day and age, it's almost as important as having a website, because people want to know about you, and they want to know what others have said about you even before they call you sometimes, or before they hire you on for a service. This right here, it's really easy for somebody to know about Pro Power within 5 minutes, and that's where you want to be, especially for this niche that's as competitive as router service is in Colorado Springs. The last thing, and this is kind of the techie part, they're called backlinks, and just how often is your site linked out from another website. So when we put in propowerrouterservice.com, they have 257 external backlinks. That just means there's 257 other sites out there that exist have a link that clicks back to their website. When Google sees that, they find value in that. It shows them that their website is valuable, it's out there, and people can find it, so then they're lifted up in the search ranking. So when I put in Drainbusters, see how many backlinks you guys have. You have, in the last 5 years, you have 5. Right now, there's none actively being found. The one that exists, I believe that might be from your own website, just like more of an internal versus an external thing. So what I do is, this is where it comes into play for SEO, is that we want to make sure you guys have backlinks. Now, you don't need however many 300 that they have. You just need a few of the good ones, and that's exactly what I'll provide for you. That in itself will push you from being on that page 2 to the first page of Google, as well as doing that same process and model on some of the social pages that we get set up for you. So all in all, that is a little bit about SEO and your website and how it's a factor in Google. And if you want to move forward, I'd highly recommend it. Just with the small amount of competition that's here in town, Pro Power looks like they're going to get a lot of calls. I can tell you they're getting a lot of calls, and if someone looks it up, they're the ones being found. We can do the exact same thing for you, as well as provide you guys with a lot of feedback and things you can do to your website to enhance that. I really like how it looks, but there's some things that need to be cleaned up. Oh, I wanted to show you this too. I don't know who made your website. This should not be down here. You don't want to have 2 navigation pages. You have 2, so that's probably a coding error. If you can't get back to that person, or if you're not in business or you don't want to run with them anymore, just let me know. I have a web designer that can probably go in and fix that, and we just need to clean up a few things on here and have you guys build out some content. So yeah, let me know how you want to move forward, but I'd love to help you guys out. There's definitely an opportunity to get you more presence online. So we'll talk soon. Take care, and God bless.